BG Mythbusters features reenactments and interviews regarding many of the City of Bowling Green's myths. The City of Bowling Green encourages citizens to engage themselves in these topics and others by calling 393-3642 with comments and concerns. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Laura Baronic, and welcome to BG Mythbusters. It's often difficult to understand how city government operates and what the government is and is not responsible for. Misinformation can lead to citizens being unaware of whom to contact when they have questions or concerns about various projects, services, or issues in Bowling Green. In this episode of BG Mythbusters, we'll explore the relationship between the city government and the cable company that operates in the area.
I can't believe this.
What?
Our cable bill's going up again. It's bad enough we don't get a lot of our favorite stations on the cable package we do have. Now we gotta pay more for the channels we are getting.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Our internet charge went up again last year. We need another company here in town to give these guys some competition. I feel they have monopoly and the city allows it. Plus, if we didn't have to record so much Honey Boo Boo, it wouldn't cost so much.
I like Honey Boo Boo, and what about your Lifetime channels? But I tell you what, they need to do something about the prices getting higher on the premium channels too. The city needs to take more control.
Let's take a moment to explain the basics. Cable operators in Kentucky are required to get a franchise agreement to provide service. One of the primary purposes of the franchise is to regulate the use of the city's right-of-way, since that is where much of the cable lines are located. The city and county form the Bowling Green-Warren County Cable Franchise Authority to oversee cable operations throughout the city. What's important to remember here is that this is a non-exclusive franchise. This means that any company can request a franchise to provide cable service in the city and county at any time. The Franchise Authority has limited control over the cable companies. Let's talk with an expert about what power the Bowling Green-Warren County Cable Franchise Authority actually has. Thank you for meeting with us today, Mr. Harmon. Now, can you explain what the Bowling Green-Warren County Cable Franchise Authority can regulate as far as channel pricing?
Regulation cable is pretty much regulated by or preempted by the federal government and regulated by the FCC guidelines. The only rates that we can regulate all are what we call the basic cable rates. Basic cable is the kind of introductory level of cable. In Bowling Green and Warren County, it's about 20 channels. It's the over-the-air channels, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, our educational channels. Several years ago, the authority adopted a resolution approving cable regulation for the basic cable, and we do that. Other than that, the FCC says we can't regulate anything else. So the packages that everybody gets about the sports, the movies, all those are at the discretion of the cable company, and they can charge whatever the market allows them to charge. I'm not sure, every time I see them, I'm not sure whether to be angry or laugh when I see letters to the editor about why doesn't the city of Bowling Green bring competition in cable to the city? Well, the answer is we're open to competition. The current franchise agreement we have is a non-exclusive. Anybody wanting to provide cable to Bowling Green, Warren County is perfectly free to come to us, sign a franchise agreement and provide service. And we would encourage and want any other company to come here as soon as they can.
Now, a lot of people also get phone and internet service through the cable station. What can the Franchise Authority do in regards to those services?
The FCC and the federal government have preempted that field, and in order to have competition throughout the country, they have prohibited local governments from getting involved in regulation of service requirements or pricing of telephone. The authority in city and county have basically can't do squat. We can't do anything to regulate either service or rates on those two services.
Now, one thing the Franchise Authority does have some say in is the customer service the cable company provides to its customers. I know that one of them is that the cable company must provide the customers with a written form called a Notice of the Customer's and Operator's Rights and Responsibilities. It has to be in plain, simple English. And what are some of the other customer service requirements?
Well, we have about a 20-page franchise agreement, and I'm sure everybody would just be tickled to death to come read it and read all the details in it. And we welcome anybody. We'll give anybody who wants a copy to come read it. But about 3 or 4 pages of that agreement actually deals with customer service requirements. It has language about office hours, about answering telephone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even including after hours. It requires the cable company to have a local company office here in Bowling Green that people can ask questions, pick up equipment, pay bills. It requires, for example, if they up the rates on anything, they have to give everybody 30 days notice. We also have regulations about outages and service requirements if somebody has an interruption in service. Provide as much consumer protection as we can.
All right, well, thank you for meeting with us.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Laura, and nice to answer your questions. And like I said, if you anybody else got any other questions by cable, just let us know.
As you can see, there is always more to this story when it comes to local government and its authority over public and private services. For more information on this or any other city program, visit www.bgky.org or call 393-3642. Thank you for watching BG Mythbusters, and remember to join us next time when we discuss city and state roads.